I thought network marketing had more to do with sales, so I stayed away from it. I thought that network marketing was kind of scamish. I felt that most people that approached me about it seemed like an old car salesman or something, and that wasn't me. I'm very genuine. I can't pretend well.
I am very much a person that came from a corporate background. I was extremely skeptical when someone came to me about network marketing. I immediately thought, oh, that's one of those pyramid things.
Most people are thinking network marketing is a scam, a pyramid scheme, a get rich quick scheme, or something like that. But I tell those people to look at their job, to go back and look at where they're working, and to tell me what position they are in at work, and how long is it going to take them to go up. A pyramid goes up, correct? So how long is it going to take them before they own that company or become the CEO of that company? Is that not a pyramid?
Well, a lot of people believe that with multi-level marketing that it's not possible. You're able to make it because of when you came in, which of course some of those things are true. It does matter when you get into the business. But it's a lot about that person. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in what you're pushing, the product that you're pushing. And honestly now when I try to talk to somebody about my business and they're not interested, I feel very sorry for them. And I just feel like the number one reason for poverty is fear and ignorance. So I'm like, okay, you shouldn't be fearful, and you definitely shouldn't be ignorant, especially when it comes to opportunities.
An individual really educated me and told me that network marketing was more or less an opportunity for everyday, ordinary people with extraordinary talents to make extraordinary income. And he started educating me on some of the people who I was very familiar with and who I respected a lot, and what their views on network marketing were. For instance, Robert Kiyosaki. Most people have read his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or Cash Flow Quadrant. He said if he ever had to do it all over again, he would start a network marketing business.
Making $1 million in network marketing. If you notice when you talk to Bill Gates and you talk to Donald Trump, they say if they had to go in any other industry, it would be network marketing.
Warren Buffett, a very successful man from Wall Street, owns 2 direct sales companies. So as I started educating myself on the industry, I realized that a lot of wealthy people were a part of this industry. And I began to have a very open mind.
I always say to myself, if you knew better, you do better. And I just feel like a lot of people just don't know that there's opportunity out there, such as multi-level marketing. And just looking back at working an hour for $13, to me, I'm like, wow, a whole hour for $13 and really waiting for the extra quarter that I never got. It's like, I feel blessed, I feel honored, and I'm just very, very thankful for the opportunity that I have now.
The good thing about our business and network marketing is that you can't move up. You can't go nowhere unless you reach down and help those under you. You can't recruit a person and just think it's going to stop there. No, you have to keep producing every single month. It's about producing. It's about producing every single month. So it's the same as every job, but the only thing is that this time you're doing it for yourself. Like I tell my team, why not dedicate yourself to yourself? Do it for you this time. You're the CEO.
When I got involved into this opportunity and I really, really realized the power of network marketing, how you can make money off of other people, I believe that that's just common sense. Look at Coca-Cola, Gatorade, these big old companies. If they can make money with just selling a product, and I can make money off of people buying those products, everybody, the masses of people, that's wealth.
I find out people use the word opportunities negatively when things aren't going in their favor. Okay, but the positive thing about being an opportunist is you're looking for opportunity. That's the base word of opportunist, is opportunity. So I've always sought opportunity, from knocking on someone's door to asking if I can cut their grass, work their leaves, shovel their snow. That's an opportunity. And as an opportunist, I have to see what opportunities are out there for me. And those opportunities must have my family's best interests at heart.
When you see an opportunity that's just like something once in a lifetime, when you talk about, for example, multi-level marketing, it's the way of the future. Within the next 5 to 10 years, 75% of different businesses will be generated through multi-level marketing. A lot of people don't know that. Also, when you talk about multi-level marketing, it's not something that's new. I can say some of us, or many of us, are just a little late on the opportunity. It's something that's been around for the longest. When you think about being able to make a percentage off of someone else's efforts, to me that's that's once in a lifetime. That's something that doesn't come around often. Think about your company. You know, you may train your coworker or help your coworker do something, or you work in an atmosphere with a lot of people and only you making money. You're not making money off of anybody else. But here in multi-level marketing, you can help somebody else and benefit from that person. And when they say pyramid, I mean, I believe that the owner of your company is a pyramid. If you have a job, the pyramid is your job. Because the only person getting rich at your job is the owner, that CEO.
One of the things that I did to help me to go from being behind on all of my bills in December to achieving a check of over $70,000 in May, in my opinion, is be coachable.
One of the things that I had to learn to do was be coachable. I took heed to everything that my upline or any person that I looked up as a leader or any newcomer person, I listen to each and everything. I learn from everybody. But one thing that you have to know is that you have to duplicate what you want to be like. If you want to become a millionaire, you have to duplicate a millionaire.
Here, this is my first time doing anything like this. I don't know what I'm doing. And I was willing to allow people that were, whether they were younger than me, whether I felt like they had less education than I did, or whatever the circumstances may have been, I was coachable.
My thing was to just stay open-minded and listen to each and everything that they told me to do, and I did it. And that's what got me to the top.
Training is knowledge. You want to be packed with as much information as possible in order to go after whatever it is that you want to go after. You know, doctors go to school for years upon years to become a doctor, you know, but they can't come into my industry and start overnight because they don't have the training, no matter how smart you are.